Hello, BOSA boys and girls. Hey, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving in America here. God bless you today. Wanted to go over my trade today. It's a beautiful day, beautiful trade. Worked out very well. So let's go over that. This is what we got. This was the NASDAQ Micro and the Russell Micro. And this is an uneven spread. What we did is the V-dollar ratio you see here is a 1 micro NASDAQ versus 2.9 micro Russells. This is what BOSA is recommending. So we go 1 micro NASDAQ versus 3 micro Russells. We can definitely trade micros on BOSA, not a problem. Matter of fact, that's what we did today. Let's take a look. I saw a setup forming here. We had our historical spread history right here, this red future line. We show that it is usually at the at about a half hour past the open of the market is below the equilibrium yellow line. Very important thing. We see prices should be below that midline, and they weren't. They were way up here, so they diverged from the expectation. History shows they're supposed to be below the equilibrium line, but we had a good move up. This is a divergence, and we want to look to trade this on a structure break. We want to look to trade this short down to the equilibrium line. That's our target. And as you can see, we had a good setup here. I'm looking for my exhaustion triangles again. Now it's a little tough to see it here. I saw a little peak right at that level. We went down and then we went up to here. So the actual exhaustion sell signal is right here at the top of this black region, right at that level. I put a sell in a little bit below that, and I went short on 2 spreads. So you see I'm selling 2 on an auto sell at the touch of this entry line. So that was our setup. I'm looking to go short, and we're going to put a target in right above that yellow level. Let's go to the next. So this is at 10:03 in the morning, almost 10:04. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. We got filled at 10:06. Prices did come in and touch our level. Now the only trouble I see is this fast moving average line. That actually can provide a good support on the first touch of the trend move. We saw the trend move back here, and it did provide support at that time. That was right at the open. Finding it again here, the second touch of fast moving average is going to show a breakdown. So it's a little, it's a 50-50 shot, I believe, on a second touch. But with that strong conviction downward below the equilibrium level, I'm looking to go short and hold past that fast moving average, expecting it to break through there. So I put the short in there. We did get filled short. We're short 2 spreads. Now 2 spreads is equivalent to 2 micro NASDAQs short and 6 micro Russells long. And these are pretty small contracts. They're micros. And that's what we're looking at. So shorting 2 of these guys is 2 micro NASDAQ short and 6 micro Russells long. And that's what we did here. So you see that the long signal comes in, the long entry signal came in on the micro Russells, and the short flag here came in on the micro NASDAQs. All right, so we're holding short. We took a very small amount of heat on this trade. Very excited about that. Always happy when we have very little heat. So here's our first touch of, well, the second touch really. One might even say the third touch of that fast moving average. And I was holding past it. The market is trading right around this level, minus 43.70. And we are now have a target put in right above that equilibrium level. We're 50 bucks in profit, and we're holding on for that target. So let's advance to our next screenshot. And we're still holding. I've moved the stop loss here just to below the entry level. So we are locked in on profit here. Really excited about this move. Again, we were way overbought, and now we're looking for a retracement down to that midline, and the expectation here shows that the market has a lot of downward pressure right about this time of the day. But that downward pressure does not last forever. You can see that the market does tend to, right around this point, right about here, historically we see a reversion back upward and a movement upward. So the momentum shifts right around this time of the day. So we don't want to be in this trade too long. We're looking to get out right around this time. We're holding on. Next slide here is a continuing move. We're going to go to the next one. You can see now that we're getting closer to our target, which is this indigo purple colored line, and we're $111 away from there. I do start seeing a cycle dot come in here, so that's a little heads up that we might be losing some steam. And I think on this one right here, I went out half the position, so we banked profit. I saw another cycle dot come in. We had a good move. We saw, I was seeing we were hitting this, perhaps some support at this level. And I took one contract off. So now we're short just one, whereas we were short two before. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next capture. We had a really good breakdown. We're moving down again toward our target. We're only $16 away from target. I also moved my stop loss. Trailed it behind the market. Picture perfect trail right there. Again, we're holding for this indigo colored line, purple, and it's just slightly above the equilibrium level, which is the yellow line. Let's go ahead to our next slide. And there we go. So we hit our second position. We did hit target. So all in all, we're at plus 204. I don't know if you saw initially when we entered here, I put my stop up here. We were only risking about $100. So we had a really tight 2-to-1 risk reward ratio here, and it worked out picture perfect. That's a great trade. So you can see that the NASDAQ dove down, and we had some really good profits on those two short micro NASDAQs. And the long micro Russells, we took a little bit of a profit here because we were long, and we came close to break even here, but I think we also won on that position, maybe a couple of ticks. So we were actually winners on both of these, and that's what made this so profitable. So again, winner on the shorts. Both shorts were of the NASDAQ were winners, and both longs of the Russell were winners. You gain profit on both of these trades, and you're a happy day. Now, I have one more screenshot here. This is the market right here as it unfolded the rest of the morning. We found support at the equilibrium level, and I've seen that happen many times, so that's a very good turning point right here. It really would have been an ideal trade. I was a little hesitant to do that. I was happy with my $204. But you can see the historical average shows this spread likes to move upward from a low right at that time, right about this area, but we definitely hit that low right at about 10:40, maybe 10:35 in the morning, and beautiful bounce upward. I was happy with my short, picture perfect short. But had you considered going long, that was also a great trade, depending on where your target was. So it's a good day today. We're happy. We put money in the bank, and so excited to have you with me today. Again, be blessed. God bless you, and email me if you have any questions. Love to hear from you. Hope you won this one today. Let's keep it going and get another one tomorrow. Have a great day.